Well, a good Wednesday night to you, Chief Meteorologist Richard Scott, the WVUA TV Weather Center. And how about finally a dry day to talk about? You know, we had these flash flooding issues for a while now. Finally starting to catch a little break out there. In fact, we'll take things into perspective out there in terms of rainfall. And no rain out there this afternoon. Again, a welcome change across parts of the area. You notice thunderstorm activity very top of your screen hitting the Tennessee Valley tonight. Some severe storms have occurred over the state of Tennessee and points north, but those storms are weakening as we lose instability this evening. Sunset, temperatures cooling off, and like clockwork, thunderstorms often dissipate this time of the night, this time of the year, unless you have a good lifting mechanism move in or a source for these thunderstorms to continue. That's just not the case tonight. These storms will likely weaken. You notice that over the state of Tennessee, that trend is starting to kind of go downhill. Now down to the south, notice south of Mobile Bay, a lot of activity happening, some thunderstorms and a lot of cloudiness down over the northern Gulf of Mexico. That system is what's left of Isaac. You know, the system made landfall in Louisiana last week and moved up towards Little Rock and even portions of Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana. Didn't work southward around the outer edge of a ridge of high pressure, and that moved over us earlier this week and produced a flash flooding issues, even some isolated tornadoes. But that storm is now south of our area as it moves down over the Gulf of Mexico. And here's that infrared satellite imagery of this. And the National Hurricane Center saying there's a good chance this could develop into a tropical storm. Now, the big question is, does it keep Isaac the name? It's still too early to tell. There's no telling what the National Hurricane Center is going to go with this, whether they're going to reissue a new name or keep Isaac. It's part of the same system. It's just, is it enough of the same system to go ahead and reissue it Isaac if it develops into a tropical storm over the next day or two? It's just still too early to tell, but we're going to watch it close. Most forecast data moves this into the Big Bend of Florida sometime over the weekend ahead of a big-time advancing trough. We'll talk about that here in just a second. Other tropical activity to talk about, Hurricane Leslie, and I'm recording this about 9 o'clock on this Wednesday night. As of 9 p.m., it is a Category 1 storm, wind sustained 75, but strengthening is likely with Hurricane Leslie. And right ahead of it, right in its path, is Bermuda. And there's going to be probably some big stories out of this over the next several days as Leslie heads straight towards Bermuda. Some forecast data has this as a major hurricane by the time it reaches the island there. So we're going to watch that storm close. No impacts likely or expected. Along the eastern seaboard, another storm as of 9 p.m. this Wednesday night, a tropical storm. Its name is Michael, and this storm's moving off towards the northeast at 6 miles per hour. Possibly could become a hurricane probably within the next few hours. The next advisory, as it comes out here within an hour or so, this could actually be a hurricane, but it's moving out to sea. No issues with Michael here locally out there, so that is one good thing with that storm. It's heading out to sea, but other storms are going to watch down the road. More developments likely as we go through the peak of the Atlantic hurricane season. Locally, though, tomorrow, here's our forecast. Got to break it down for you. 9 o'clock in the morning, 80 degrees. Lunchtime temperature, 87. We're back up to 93 tomorrow afternoon. Going to start to get hot again. Also, that risk of an isolated afternoon storm will be possible. I think many spots stay rain-free for our Thursday. Again, that's our Thursday forecast. Futurecast, this is what's going to happen. You notice the area low pressure to our south. That's the remnants of Isaac. Could, again, gain those tropical characteristics over the next several days. But for the most part, we're going to stay dry here locally. What's left of Isaac will be far enough to our south to have limited impacts locally. But we'll have that partly cloudy sky for our Thursday. A stray afternoon storm will be possible. Friday, same deal. A stray afternoon storm going to be possible. Most spots stay rain-free on Friday. But the big question comes into the weekend. Saturday, a lot of folks have those outdoor events planned. And if you're heading out to some of the football games, Tuscaloosa, Brodini Stadium, the big Alabama-Western Kentucky game, if you're heading out to that game, we're looking for a good chance of rain and storms. So you're going to need that rain gear. I don't think it rains all day, but there's certainly a chance of shower storms at any point on Saturday, and we'll stop things again 6 o'clock Saturday morning. Some of the rain starting to knock on our doorstep, so at any point during the day, there's that chance to organize thunderstorms. Same deal through the afternoon hours. Again, 6 p.m., the front is arriving, and behind the front, hey, it gets cooler out there behind the cold front. In fact, we're talking temperatures likely in those low 80s for afternoon highs on Sunday, possibly upper 70s across parts of the area. That will be welcome as we go into the day on Sunday and on Monday. How about lows back at the 50s? So behind the front, we have a refreshing air mass that will take over again during the day on Sunday. We'll also notice an increase in sunshine Sunday and Monday. But again, Saturday, if you're heading out to the football game, you may need that rain gear handy. And any other event happening during the day on Saturday, we're talking about a good chance of rain and storms in the forecast. Now here's the 7-day planner. We'll break it down to you day by day. Thursday, Friday, 20% chance for a stray storm or two. Highs in the lower 90s. We're back in the middle 80s on Saturday, and that's due to extra cloudiness and some shower storms. And there could be a strong storm or two with that. I don't expect any organized severe weather issues on Saturday. We're going to watch things close. Sunday, Monday, again, cooler air takes over. That will be welcome. Temperatures top out around 80 on Sunday and Monday. Some spots could actually top out in the upper 70s Sunday and Monday. Again, a welcome fall-like air mass there. Too bad they couldn't come a day early for the football game on Saturday there. Overnight lows back in those upper 50s by Sunday morning, or Sunday night, Monday morning. We're talking those upper 50s possible. Now, Tuesday, Wednesday will gradually warm temperatures back up. More than likely, we will see temperatures back in those middle to upper 80s as we go into today on Tuesday and Wednesday. Now, that's your webcast update. Join us on WVUA TV tomorrow on Thursday, 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. For the latest on your forecast, also head over to our website, WVUATV.com. Click Weather Blog. Lots of information there. And Facebook and Twitter. As always, lots of updates right there. Hope you have a great Wednesday night. I'll see you on television on Thursday.